A partnership is much required. They are losing wickets at regular intervals, which is never expected from a team that who win the toss and decide to bat first.
Pavel has really bowled well today. He's picked up 3 wickets and given away just 18 runs. It's actually been the pattern of today. The left-arm spinners, all of them have bowled well. I think there was an edge there and the keeper missed it. Sadi looking to cut away. I think got an outside edge and the keeper just wasn't able to cling on. That could have been Pavel's 4th wicket, but it's a missed opportunity in the end.
Let's have a look again. Yes, look to cut that one away, and yes, that was a clear deflection. The keeper tried his best but couldn't hold on to that. Last ball of his over coming up. In the meantime, he delivered a wide delivery, so 3.5 overs, 3 for 19. Excellent bowling spell.
Again, the spell ends with a dot ball and Pavel finishes off his spell today. 3 for 19, that's great returns for him. And he has made the most damage. He's by far been the best bowler for Bando Design Limited today. And the score is 83 for 5 after 13 overs.
Apurvo comes back into the attack. He has started off the proceedings for Bando Design Limited. He has come back now again to bowl the 14th over. Spinners are doing a pretty good job as always, and for Bando Design Limited, the seamers are being phenomenal as well.
Yeah, Apurva, the captain, has brought himself into the attack, bowling some slow left-arm orthodox into the pitch, targeting the stumps, and Imran only manages to get a single. Well, there are no close-in fielders on the leg side in the inner ring, so all the batsman has to do is just get bat on ball when it's around that leg stump area or from the stumps, and then it's an easy single from there. And Super Giants, Bando Design Limited will not mind giving away these singles because the current run rate is not very high. So singles alone is not going to hurt them. It's the boundaries that are going to get Super Giants to a good score. Once again, it's short and wide, cut away to that deep cover fielder who has to run to his left to cover ground while the two batsmen cross over for a couple of runs. And the score moves to 86.
Just a single. Sadi has faced 13 deliveries. Only 9 he has scored. He isn't getting himself moving. I believe just play 2 or 3 more overs, then start hitting big ones, keeping 5 wickets in hand.
This is good bowling from the captain, Apurvo. He's looking to bowl those dot deliveries. He's bowling it flat into the pitch, not offering any width. And once again, the batsman looks to cross over to find some gap on the leg side, and the ball is running away. And the fielder uses his legs to stop the ball, but generates an opportunity for a third run, and they get the third run. The batsman was clever, Imran. He anticipated that the bowler is bowling into the stumps. He got inside the line and helped it along its way towards the fine leg boundary and got himself 3 runs.
The fielder did well there, but in the end he only could manage to save 1 run for his team. Good over, 7 of it.
flat and fast into the pitch. Sadi pulls it away to the deep mid-wicket fielder for a single, and the score moves to 91 for 5 after 14 overs.
We've got 6 more overs remaining and 36 legal deliveries to be exact. 91 for 5. Super Giants will be looking to push forward the scoreboard as the innings moves on. HNB is a proud sponsor of this tournament, Royal Champions Trophy. And for nearly 30 years, Hassan and brothers have been successfully realizing challenging construction projects in Bangladesh, and with an annual construction output of about PDT 150 crore. With over 2,000 employees, they have been successfully building complex structures with creativity, integration, and determination.
Is Ahmed, the leg spinner, has been brought into the attack and starts with a wide. It's the first time today we are seeing a leg spinner bowl, because more often than not it's all been the left arm spinners, orthodox spinners, that have been bowling. But it's very exciting to see a leg spinner coming into the attack. And ball.
Indeed,
the ball to turn back into Saudi.
A leg spinner is very rare in amateur level cricket. It's always a pleasure to see leg spinners. Yes, Ahmed hasn't started off very well. Started off with a wide, but he seems to be very confident, not afraid to toss the ball up. Just like that. This time it's in the gap though, and 4 runs. The batter uses that as an advantage. Finally a boundary for Sadi. A very welcome boundary.
Yeah, it was swept away very well by Sadi. It was way wide of off stump, but he managed to drag it from outside the line of off stump and managed to find the gap in that deep mid-wicket boundary. Looks to come down the track, and the bowler sees him coming. It drops a shot, but Sadi, equal to the task, adjusts and hits it down the ground.
Talking about the bowling of S. Ahmed, he hasn't bowled any other line except way outside the off stump. He hasn't got too much turn yet, and sometimes he's tossing up the ball, which is sometimes risky if you don't get the desired turn. So changing pace, just like the previous delivery, is needed.
Pulls it down the leg side. Sometimes it is difficult for a leg spinner to find his rhythm at the very beginning. Sometimes it takes a bit of time, because leg spin is a difficult art. So you have to give them a bit of time. That's bowled outside the line of the off stump now. That's another wide. That's a third wide of the over so far. Ahmed is struggling to find his control.
Has to re-bowl that one again. 3 wides in this over so far. 3 more deliveries to go. Big appeal.
Goes for the sweep. Hits the path. There's an appeal for an LBW, but the umpire shakes his head.
Height was the issue. We can see that there was extra bounce. Pulls away. Now where is it going? It sails over. Maximum. A much needed 6 from the bat of Imran. And Super Giants are getting momentum from this over. 14 of this over so far.
Yeah, that is the gamble of bowling the leg spinner. He can get you wickets, but he can also go for runs at the same time. We've seen 3 wides and now a long hop that goes for 6. 14 runs of the over so far. And it has really pushed the score of Super Giants above 100, and 105 after, with 1 ball to go in the 15th over.
Run rate moves on to 7. And look at the projected score. Good comeback. 106 for 5. Apurbo, the skipper, comes back into the attack. Partnership is now on 25, turning out to be a very good partnership. Keep it alive for more 1 or 2 overs, then start power hitting.
There's a lot of chit chat from the dugout, telling Sadi to go after the bowling. But will Sadi listen to them? Again, pulled away. It's a short delivery. Looks to find the gap in the deep mid-wicket boundary, but there's a sweeper cover who restricts it to just a single. Imran is back on strike, batting on 13 from 9 deliveries. He's going at a good clip today. Apurbo is again firing the balls back into the right-hander, targeting the stumps, not giving any weight, and allowing singles on the leg side. It's happy. The skipper looks content with giving away singles. He's bowling into the pads, and singles are not going to hurt Bando design. Again, bowled into the stumps. Sadiq cannot free his arms and only gets a single down to long on.
3.4 overs, none for 22. Another economic bowling display. Only the leg spinner has been the exception. Goes big, goes high, and taken in the deep. Long on makes no mistake, and it's Imran who loses his wicket.
Got a lot of elevation, but not the distance. When he first hit that, everyone thought it's going to clear the boundary, but I think it held up on the wind because of the elevation, and hence did not go the distance.
Extra bounce does the trick. It was not an easy catch in the white cloudy sky. He makes no mistake. A very well judged catch in the end. Super Giants once again failed to build up a solid partnership. 6 down for 110. It's a windy afternoon here in Pubergao Kriya Shikar Pradeshan. Smooth breeze we can see, and wind is doing the trick as well. The last shot, it was hit against the wind, and probably that slowed that one down. As Akib rightly mentioned, that it looked like a 6, but not at last. Quick single taking. Here in this version of the cricket, the players like to use their feet a lot for fielding. Although in conventional cricketing coaching, it's quite risky, and the coaches don't really recommend this to the fielders, as that can hurt the legs and the boot, the toe, everything. Also, it's not the right way. Sometimes there can be a lot more misfieldings. It's like a gamble. As Ahmed comes back into the attack, that's quite surprising. After giving away 15 runs, it's interesting to see that the skipper is still keeping faith in him.
Yeah, persisting with the leg spinner. It can be a gamble now because if he gets a wicket, then it's a brilliant move. But he can also go for runs because he hasn't showed that control in the first over. Starts off with a very good delivery this time around. Gets the ball to turn, and the length was perfect to beat the outside edge of the batsman.
Maybe that was exactly he was saying to the skipper, I can do it. Give me another chance.
Again, this is another good delivery on a length. Just gives away a single to the batsman. Monowar, the new batsman Hussein, gets his second run and brings Sadi back on strike. The left-hander. He might go after the leg spinner with the ball spinning back into him. I think the sweep shot is a good shot. We've seen Sadi playing the sweep shot before, and with the ball spinning back in, that's the preferred shot Sadi can go to.
He should take on this over. He's still batting at a lower strike rate, 17 of 19 deliveries. Cuts away. Just one run. Outside edge. 4 runs. Rakila runs for Monowar. Not the way he intended, but he will take it.
Going for that slog sweep that we were talking about. Got full Humpty and ended up getting an outside edge to the boundary.
Quicker one from S. Ahmed. In the air again. Now where is it landing? Safely. 2 is the call. They're running hard. Some hesitation. A little bit of yes and no. And in the end, they're happy with 1.
Got the ball to turn there, Isa Ahmed, and hence got a slice from the batsman. Monowar went big, but the extra turn ended up slicing the ball in the air.
There have been too much miscommunication between the batters. Let's not forget.
Sadi goes to his favorite shot, the sweep shot, but finds the deep mid-wicket fielder for a single. And that ends the 17th over, and the score is 119 for 6.
Current rate is exactly 7 runs per over. And at this rate, they will be able to reach 140 runs on the board. But they will be eyeing for 150. They need 31 more runs in this case, which is quite within the reach. But these two need to bat like that.
We saw in the first game that 150 was defended by just 1 run. I think Super Giants will be looking to get something around that 150, because I think 140 it's just about 10 or 15 runs short on this pitch, and 150 should be a good defendable score for Super Giants.
Exactly. And as I was talking about in the last over, that there have been way too much miscommunications between the batters. We see in every single over. Let's not forget that the very first wicket was a run out. So the communication must be more stable.
Sadi on strike, batting on 19. Looks to charge Sojol and goes down the ground to mid-off. The deep mid-off fielder picks it up and only can wield a single. Sadi. All that effort for just a single.
Still better than a dot delivery. Sometimes players look to go for maximums and goes for wild swings. Misses that one completely. That results in a just nothing but dot ball. Straight down the ground. Will it be taken? Oh, that's put down. And that's good for 4. Oh my word, that's poor effort. Wasn't the easiest of chances, of course, but at least he could have stopped the ball to reach the fence for 4. Nonetheless, another boundary for Monowar and a very important one.
Yeah, Monor is looking to give that impetus to this innings. He's batting on 11 from 6 deliveries. Looking to go after the bowling. Once again, he goes for a full-blooded pull but misses the ball. Again, the bouncer used by Sojol, which has been very rare today.
Absolutely. We haven't seen too many bouncer deliveries today, not even in the first match. Sometimes bouncers can be very, very game-changing. Those head-crushing bouncers, as we can see, it produces a dot delivery. Here's that straight to long on. Sojol has been a little bit expensive among the seamers. 3.4 overs, 30 for none. It's his last over, of course. He's got 2 more deliveries remaining. On strike now is Sadi, 20 of 22 balls.
Very good, a well-executed full delivery by Sojol, which results in a dot delivery. Sadi has been struggling to get a move on. He's batted 23 deliveries for just 20. He's only hit, I think, 1 boundary so far. So with 2 overs remaining, he has to find that rhythm because the overs are running out and Super Giants are falling behind on the game. Monwar is the only hitter at the moment who's timing the ball well.
In the gap, 2 is the call. They should get it comfortably. Good running. In the end, 8 runs of this over. 127 for 6. Russell into the attack now. Let's look into the field setup. Mid off inside the circle. Big swing. Where is that going? Oh dear, oh dear. Has it gone all the way? No, umpire signal 4 runs. So 4 more. And that's lucky runs.
That's another drop catch at the deep. That's the second one today we have seen. This one too was actually an relatively easy catch. But it clearly landed inside the boundary. So it is a boundary given, signal boundary. But that should have been taken by the fielder.
He almost got no connection with the ball. Hits again. This time he's got a better timing, and that has gone all the way for a biggie.
Yeah, there's no doubt about this one. This has definitely gone over the boundary this time around. And Monoar is providing those late boundaries that Super Giants desperately needed.
Not good delivery from Russell. These are asked to be pulled away and pulled away with ease, and looked it sail over.
Monoar is maintaining good shape while looking to hit hard. He's not losing his balance. He's holding his shape and getting maximum results out of the shots.
Both of the batters are now on 22. Sadi is in 22 of 24 deliveries. He's yet to get some momentum back. Monoar is the only hard hitter now. Suddenly, the scoreboard moves on to 137 for 6. We have got 10 more deliveries remaining. 150 on the cards. Straight. And that's 6 more.
Hits flush on the side screen. That was a terrific shot, straight down the ground, going downtown and clearing the boundary with ease. This is 16 of 3 deliveries. This over has completely changed the complexion of the game. All of a sudden, even 160 looks possible from here.
Oh, Monoar, why did you bat so lower in the order? Why haven't you come first or earlier in this innings?
Bowler Russell under serious pressure. He's gone for 16 of 3 deliveries. Now what can he do?
He goes again.
Again, another drop catch. These drop catches are really hurting Bando Limited. That's the third drop catch today, and the dangerous Monoar is still batting in the crease. He can seriously cause a lot of damage in the last remaining 8 deliveries.
It's all happening. It's all happening. These are very much demotivating for the bowlers and the captain. After all your hard work, after conceding 16 runs, yes, I've conceded 16 runs, but I have finally bowled a good delivery, but still no reward.
Again goes for it down the ground, but this time finds the sweeper cover in the deep cover fielder. And 19 of the over so far, and Sadi's on strike for the first time in the over. And to be honest, this is actually a free hit for him. He should just go for a boundary because everyone wants to see Monoar on strike for the last over. So Sadi should just go for the boundary instead of looking for singles.
146 on the board. At one stage, it seemed like 130 or 140 is even unreachable. But now they are cruising to 160. They're pushing for the second. Little bit of fumble. And oh, the keeper missed that one as well. So 2 runs in the end comfortably. What an over this is. 21 runs.
The fielding has been very ordinary in the last couple of overs.
That was the partnership that they were looking for. Right from the start of the innings, they were really struggling. There was almost no hope from them. But finally, they are making a very strong comeback and are really fighting to keep themselves alive in this tournament. Look at the partnership, 38 runs of 19 deliveries.
Monoar has been the main destroyer so far in the partnership. He scored 31 of 38 out of the 38 that has come. And he's batting on with a strike rate well over 200, and he'll be looking to make maximum use of this last over from Shohag.
Connects and connects for 4.
No third man back, and the bowler offers width, and all Monoar needed to do is just put bat to ball. He played it late, he waited for it and found the gap between the 2 fielders in the inner ring and found the boundary, and that takes the score past 150.
What an innings this is turning out to be. He's batting at a strike rate of 250, which is phenomenal. 35 of just 14 deliveries, 152 on the board. Sadi, on the other hand, you gotta give credit to him as well. He's there on the crease. He didn't throw his wicket away, at least, keeping this partnership alive. 42 runs of just 20 deliveries. Shuhag, what have you got?
Monor has definitely been the best batsman in today. Among the three teams that we have seen bat, Monor has by far been the most impactful of them all. Because in this pitch, almost every batter struggled to score quick runs, but it's only Monor who's found the boundary so regular.
Driven away, 2 is the call. They're running very hard. And in the end, they're happy with a single. Sadi will be on strike to face the third delivery of this over.
Sadi on strike this time around with Shohag bowling the third delivery of the over.
Some fielding changes are being made. It seems like the bowlers will be trying to restrict him to take a single. 3 fielders outside the circle on the onside.
I think the line is going to be around the stumps, trying to make the batsman hit on the leg side. Yep, it's around the stumps.
Oh dear!
Opportunity for a run out. I think Sadi will be out. Oh, that's a very close.
Umpire went upstairs and we're gonna have a look. Sadi is walking his way towards the pavilion. I think he knows that he's out.
As you can see, it was a very well executed Yorker. Sadi couldn't get under it, and hence, yeah, it's actually, you can see that the bails were removed before the batsman made his crease, so it's out.
And that's what tells us. That's the reason why he's walking back to the pavilion even before the decision is announced. So a dot delivery, a much needed dot delivery. But good thing for Super Giants is that it's Monor who will be on strike right now.
Monor has 3 deliveries to make maximum use, and the score at the moment is 154 for 6. So can he take them over 160?
No deep point in position. Only 2 fielders in the offside, deep cover and long off. Probably on the stumps.
Be looking to access that deep cow corner area. Again, a very good Yorker bowled by Shojol. And Monor could only get a single run.
There was a weird conversation between the batters. I think the conversation is like, let's come back for the second and let me just sacrifice my wicket. That's what says Shamim.
Shamim, the left-hander, is the new batsman in. He's about to take guard.
No changes in the fielding position. Third man inside the circle. Okay, so third man going back now, and mid wicket is coming inside the circle.
So I think the bowler will go for a Yorker this time around with third man back. Yep, he goes for
does.
that Yorker, and it reveals as a single.
So 155 on the board. We have got one last delivery coming up. Come on, hit a 6. Get it past 160. Mr. Monor. Here comes Shojol. Here's that one.
Ball has been hit away over extra cover, but finds that deep cover fielder who fumbles, and they come back for a second run, and they're running for a third, and there's an opportunity for a run out.
The umpire is not even going upstairs.
I think the keeper missed the ball. We're not actually clear what happened there.
Yes, umpire finally went upstairs, so we're gonna have a look. Upstairs. Anyways, we have seen some fantastic batting display, particularly from Monowar, who has changed the overall perspective of the game and energized his partner as well, managing to score more than 150 on the board with his team, and a fantastic knock of 37 of 16 balls. Some more runs will be added after the replay. We're gonna have a look as umpire went upstairs.
আপডেটই তো হয়নি না আর 2 রান মনে দেয় সরি 39 না না 48 এর আউট না আমরা মিস করব